Yeah, so we've got a couple of changes. Unfortunately, yeah, Connor Roots is doing a pretty good job, but it's really Ben Morris up there. 8 goals, 4 assists.
They met at Keyworth. That is the home field for Detroit City. It was a 1-0 win for them. Last meeting in San Antonio was in 22. SAFC 1-0 in that one. Early challenge and a turnover. Katie, one would think San Antonio can play very loose tonight.
They could. I mean, I think there's a certain freedom that comes with that, with not having a ton of expectations. Great receive there from Jake.
Opportunity early on. Going for that upper 90 with the left foot for LaCava. For Carter Manley, game winning or game time.
Yep. So, yep. I mean, the stats speak for themselves. Thank you. Thank you for that. Because I can tell you it happened. I just can't tell you exactly how many.
I'll be the goal finisher.
There you go.
Detroit, a good passing team that they've shown here in the first half. A strike from just inside the box. Beautiful right foot. Gets past Cisniega, and Detroit strikes first. Back in San Antonio, Maxi Rodriguez. That's the first goal of the match.
Yep, San Antonio native makes it 10 for the season, and it was only a matter of time with all that back-to-back.
Couple minutes. See if he has maybe a try or a quad. You seem like a quad shot.
Oh, I am more of a chai latte gal.
Corner kick for San Antonio. Too much grappling ruts with the hand. Quick play. San Antonio back to Chol. Another corner. Low service ball. This one dealt with by Detroit. The header.
So it was just cool to see how it all came together and how there's really a passing of the torch for U.S. women's soccer. And that it's here in South Texas.
Free ball.
It's a 4-0 loss, but you know, for the most part, I think it just tells you how close it is here in this league.
Corner for Detroit. Came down off the head, but moving forward. Blanco shouldered by the defender trying to cross. It will lead to a San Antonio corner after the ball.
Hold the rest of that thought here until.
Menendez, another short service that is easily dealt with for the time being. Shouldered down in that. Right place, right time for both.
Man, an absolute rocket there from Lucho. You just wish that one had gone in. We'd be having a very different conversation here. But I think, you know, as these guys move into the next season, wherever they're going to play, whether it's here or somewhere else, it's like remembering. It's remembering the importance of winning early on and in midseason.
1 minute of stoppage time added as the ball bouncing around as San Antonio's cranked up the pressure in the closing minutes of the opening half, down 1-0, having to hustle back. A challenge, and the whistle will be blown, and a card will come out as it was one-on-one. Cisniega was coming out, and wow, every bit. So Manley sent off before the whistle. Just the juncture in which it came, as well as now a goal too. Off of the red card, Detroit capitalizes on the opportunity, and they will head into the locker room up 2-0.
Oh man, salt in the wounds here. I mean, you could hear the crowd chanting "Ref, you suck," which they're known.
The best sustained energy that we had seen, but it leads to the leak out. The red card given to Manley and capitalized by Williams as the teams will head to the locker rooms 2-0.
And so I'm hoping that that's the mentality that they have in this, because it's the kind of the one you have to have.
Beautiful leave. Just a glance of the head keeps the ball in the box, and a strike in Cisniega.
Yeah.
If you are at a top tier in terms of your goal scoring, you are going to be looked at, and you're going to be very valuable. It's easier to replace or plug and play maybe at other positions as an attack, and another goal for Detroit will make it 3-0 after the substitution to leave into the middle. Morris there as Detroit will celebrate the 3 on the board.
Detroit just having themselves a game. It comes from that distribution in the middle there. As I'd mentioned, there was a big pocket. They ran into it, and it's that late run completely unmarked. Part of that is because they moved.
Lambert trailing. Lucho moving through. The shot bouncing around. Another shot and a goal! So that one netted. San Antonio finds some positive life.
Hugo in the right place at the right time. It's going to be his 3rd goal here on the season. It's on loan from Toronto FC. For those of you just locking in, that feels to me like a win. To be in this situation, you're down 2 at half. They score another 3rd early on. He's trying to hold them off. He continues to hold the jersey. I think part of that was from the initial foul a couple plays ago. You know how it is. Tit for tat, getting people back.
Yeah, there's a lot of space on the pitch.
Yeah, there's just so much happening all the time. It's really picked things up.
1-on-1 and a 4th goal for Detroit. Morris gets his 2nd of the night, and he will gritty with his teammate as a 65th for Ben Morris.
I'm not totally sure how this was onside, but ref says go. But it's that finish there. Morris, composed, calm, adds another goal to the
in the Eastern Conference standings. It'll be Carter Manley and the red card he received to close out as that header off the corner. Play back to Cisniega. Amu Mensah.
There's the card that should have been had a long time ago. And then also, just going back to the system that San Antonio played, you know, they were known for their direct physical style in the beginning. They tried to start more of a possession approach. The yellow there to Hawkinson.
Quickly shown.
Their usual system, which really worked for them there, versus the possession style they tried to start off with. And, you know, as you lose players, it all changes. Comfortable enough to get up and try to have a go at it. Good look there from Hugo. You definitely want to watch and keep an eye on. Sac Republic, notoriously, forever and ever, has been a good team historically.
Louisville City was playing tonight, looking to equal the regular season wins record of 24. Take a look at the opportunity.
Hugo almost cutting the lead in half here. Him being on a winning team or a losing team, he does not change.
Guido just misplaced that ball, leads to an opportunity for Detroit. This one chipped around Cisniega, but the whistle does blow. Detroit will not get their 5th.
And that one, and it's just about probably half a step offside in that moment. What happens, right? So again, all learning lessons and lessons in attachment, right? So that's the final whistle.
4-1.